Hi, I'm James Green with ActualTech Media, and we're here on the show floor at VMworld 2016. We're in the Platform9 booth, and I'm here with Sirish Raghuram, who's the CEO of Platform9. We're going to talk a little bit about what they're doing and also their exciting new announcements around high availability. So thank you for joining me today, appreciate it.
Thank you for having me, James.
Can you just tell me first at a high level, what problem is Platform9 solving for people?
Platform9 was started to make private clouds really easy, cloud infrastructure really easy, and we do that with leading open source frameworks like OpenStack and Kubernetes.
Okay, so one of the things we were talking about just before starting was when it comes to high availability, we're at VMworld here. VMware users have grown really accustomed to having high availability baked into the product. It's been around for many versions, and they take it for granted, honestly. When they're moving to a OpenStack sort of deployment model, that isn't built into the product like they're used to. And so you kind of have to rethink things or come up with a solution for that. You guys have been doing something really cool to help solve that problem. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, so we just open sourced this capability last week. It's available in the Platform9 product, but really anyone who's running OpenStack can just pick up the code and use it. As you mentioned, I think people have a mix of workloads. They have traditional workloads, but they also have cloud-native workloads. And one of the issues that they see when they use a dev platform like OpenStack is that it's missing the high availability construct. So what we've contributed back to the community is the ability to easily take a set of servers that are connected to shared storage and put them in an availability zone. And voila, just by doing that, your VMs running on the servers are automatically, somehow magically getting the high availability feature that you expect in vSphere HA.
Wow.
And the way that works is that when you put those servers in an availability zone, OpenStack will go and configure liveness detection of all of those servers using console and gossip. And so it gets created as part of an HA cluster, and both traditional workloads and scale-out workloads are automatically highly available, recovered, scaled out across the availability zone. And it's all there, the source code is out there for anybody to use, but also try it out with Platform9.
Wow, very cool. Let's change gears for a second. I'm familiar and have been for a while with Platform9 with relation to OpenStack. But what about Kubernetes? I know that you're doing some stuff in that space that is a little bit newer. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, so with OpenStack, we've had the product out for a couple of years now where it's SaaS managed OpenStack. So the idea is Platform9's resource management, cloud-based resource management capabilities let you bring on any servers under management with OpenStack in a matter of minutes. And this June, we announced our second product, which is Managed Kubernetes, and it's exactly like Managed OpenStack, but it doesn't sit under or above OpenStack, it's side by side. So you can bring any servers under management, be it private, on-prem, colo, or public cloud machines under management, Managed Kubernetes. And you can choose to use pure OpenStack, you can choose to use pure Kubernetes, or you could use both. And we're really in the business of making it easy to do that.
Sure, and do you see customers wanting to use both of those together?
Yeah, about 30% of our customers are actually using both. 100% of our customers today use OpenStack because it's our first product, it's our flagship product. But there's a lot of excitement about Kubernetes. I think microservices is a new and early market. It is a very clear long-term secular trend, and Kubernetes is going to be the leading framework in that market. So I expect that over time, Kubernetes really grows to be significant. But right now, 30% of our OpenStack customers are also using Kubernetes. But we do have customers who are using Kubernetes alone and not using OpenStack, but using it with the public cloud, for example. So it's interesting to see how people are able to leverage Platform9 with different frameworks and on-prem, colo, or public cloud servers under management.
Awesome, great stuff. Well, if you want to know more about Platform9 and you're here at VMworld, make sure you stop by the booth. What's your booth number?
It's 649.
649. And also, how about a website?
It's platform9.com, and on Twitter at platform9sys.
Awesome. So these guys are great. Stop by here and talk to them. I think you can get a demo and see all the cool stuff they're doing. Thanks, Sirish, for joining me. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Have a great show.